It is the last weekend of 2024, so I figured I would show you my 2024 favorites. It's a mix of like my regular lifestyle stuff, threw in a couple Disney things, some shoes, makeup, all that jazz, but I'm really excited to show you. Also, I have been struggling with a cold the last few days. I got sick the day before Christmas, so not feeling the best. So I'm really excited because I was honestly thinking that I wasn't going to be able to post a YouTube video this week, but here we are, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to start with is my Owala. I love this thing. If you don't have one, you need to run and get one. I love this color that I got. I honestly don't even know if I got this last year or this year, but this is something that I use every single day. I drink so much water, so this is like perfect. I love that it has the ability to do free sip or also just drink through a straw. Like your water ice cold, this definitely does help. I personally like mine kind of cold, but not too cold. So this definitely is the perfect water bottle. I love this color again that I have. They have a bunch of fun colors. They even did a collaboration with Disney. Another one of my favorites is my Sony headphones. Now I have had these for years, like maybe 2-3 years. But honestly, they're something that I use all the time. I use them during work. I use them when I'm editing videos, when I'm just chilling at home and like maybe Richie's like gaming or he's watching something and I don't want to distract him with what I'm watching on YouTube or TikTok or whatever. Or if I'm just chilling, washing dishes and listening to music, I often have these on. They're so cute. Again, I love the color. I'm a big neutral girly, so these are really fun. They're super comfortable and light. So cute. Noise canceling on these is amazing. One of my favorite ways to use these is when I'm traveling. You know how airplanes are really loud with just like the sound of the airplane and people talking and stuff like that? This literally, you don't hear anything. Like it's just so quiet. So if you love to travel or you just want to have peace and quiet or listen to your shows and music, whatever, in silence, definitely pick these up. These are literally so perfect, and they come in different colors. Again, I got this neutral color because it's my favorite. My next favorite is something that I use for the parks, and I got it recently. It is these red ears that they came out with for the holidays. Just take a look at them. I had no idea how much I loved the color red until I got these ears, but they're literally so cute and super sparkly. I know that they came out for the holidays, but I think you could wear these all year long. And if you look really closely at them, they have little hidden Mickeys. So these are one of my favorite pairs of ears that I got this year. This keyboard is probably my favorite thing that I bought this year. It is so stinking cute for one, but it's also very creamy. So good. So I love this keyboard. I use it every day for work when I'm working from home. And I just love the color and I love the way it sounds. These are a few items that I like. They go together. I'm always looking for a new hobby or different things to try. This year, all over my TikTok For You page was coloring books with alcohol markers. And y'all, it literally is as fun as it looks. So I did end up picking up 2 Bobby Goods coloring books. You can see how cutie they are. This is one of the coloring pages that I did. It's so cute, and I love that with the alcohol markers, everything looks so seamless. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I love it. I also picked up another artist coloring book, and I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but I think it's Fructose Illustrations, and they're also very, very cute. This is one of the pages that I did for this one. So stinking cute, and again, the alcohol markers allow everything to look seamless. If you're on coloring TikTok, you probably have heard of the Ahuhu markers. Now, I'm someone who is totally not for the TikTok shop. I do not ever shop, 1, on there, and 2, I don't like promoting it just because it like kind of, for me personally as a user, ruins my TikTok experience when I'm scrolling. I'm just like another ad, another ad. But nonetheless, I did give in because on Amazon, this was like over $100. I got this 96 count Ahuhu markers for like $40 on the TikTok shop because they had like a coupon. And it is like the Oahu collection. So they're all super light pastel colors. and I'm obsessed with them. This is definitely something that I do not regret picking up. Oftentimes with my hobbies, I either get really frustrated or I'm not good at it, but this made me feel like I was good at something. I'm not as talented as the other girlies who are into this coloring because they make beautiful patterns and just, they make these things look like beautiful pieces of art. But it's a fun hobby and I definitely recommend picking that up. So these shoes are my New Balances that I got for Christmas last year, I believe. Let me do a little close up. They are filthy, by the way, because I wear these all the time. They are my go-to park shoes currently, and literally they're one, super cute and super comfortable, so my feet are never tired when I am wearing these. I love them. On the topic of shoes, I also got some Birkenstock clogs. My parents gifted these to me for Christmas, and yes, they're stained. I dropped some McDonald's barbecue sauce on these ones. Aside from that, they're super cute and really comfortable. I like to wear these. I have worn them to the parks when I go on my quick little trips. I often wear them like around the house or when I'm running errands or making a quick trip to the mall, grocery store, all of that. But they are very cute, and if there's something you want, I definitely recommend getting them. So these little guys that I'm going to show you, I have started collecting a few months ago, and I'm obsessed with them. I'm only going to show you a few, but I do have a lot more than I am going to show you. But they are Smiskies. If you are guessing Smiskies while I was talking about it and you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, head over there. I post these little guys all the time and I love them. So this is the Smiski from the moving series. He's moving a ton of little boxes. They're all over my desk at home, so they have taken over. Look at this cutie. He's just chilling. Just chilling. This is one of my favorites here. It's getting dressed. It's so stinking cute. And this one, he's like stretching. It's so stinking cute, and I'm literally obsessed with them. They are even on my bagoos, which is going to be my next favorite that I'm going to share. But when my brother went to Japan, he saw that they had little zipper thing. You can hang them on your zippers on your bag, so it looks like he's literally just hanging out. But yeah, I love them. I think they're cute. They're a little funny looking, but they're really cool and a lot of fun to collect and open up the black boxes. I think my favorite thing about these is because they're so like new, like kind of basic, and they're not too intricate that I'm never disappointed when I open one. It's always just like really exciting, so I don't feel like I'm like wasting my money, even though yes, they're little trinkets. Do I need them? No, I probably am wasting my money. But again, I'm not disappointed when I open a Smiski box. Onto my bagoos. This little thing is literally probably my favorite bag. I use it all the time. It doesn't fit a water bottle, but the medium-sized one does. This is my Snoopy one. This one's one of my favorites too. But look. It literally fits my 40-ounce wallet and still has a ton of room in there. But I love these things. They're extremely roomy. I like it. And this was the first one I got, and I love the design. The little hearts are super cute. If you've been thinking about getting a crescent bagoo, this is your sign. Okay, this is something that I've had for years. I've had it since like 2020. I got it because I wanted to be an iPad girly. I wanted to be the girls that make their cute little notes and everything when I was in college. I'm not that girl, and y'all know that if you've seen any of my videos, that I'm just not creative like that. But I use my iPad a lot more this year because I edit my YouTube videos on here. I also play games on here. It's called Unpacking, and it just is a game where you unpack stuff and put it in a house. But it's a lot of fun, and yeah, I love my little iPad, and I also use it to like upload my YouTube videos and all that stuff. This is something that I did not think I was gonna buy because she is expensive, but she is beautiful. And she is my Fujifilm X-T30 Mark II. I don't know what it is about her, but she is stunning. Look at this girl. Look at her. She's beautiful. The first time I took her to the parks, I had no idea what I was doing. So I have a Sony Alpha 5100. It's an old camera. It's about almost 10 years old. And it was the camera that all the YouTube girlies were like, if you want to vlog, you need this camera. And I stopped using it because I didn't continue on with my content creating dreams back then 10 years ago. Sometime this summer, I was like, I kind of want to just take pictures of the parks, like and myself with it. Maybe it'll help enhance my content on Instagram. And I felt like it did. It really helped me, and I learned how to take pictures of the parks. Because of my Sony being such an easy camera to use, it's very user friendly. I thought I could buy a big fancy camera like this and not have to worry about it, but no. This is something that you have to research how to use, especially if you are not a photographer like me. I'm just a regular girl. Photography is not even something that I thought I was going to be really into. Now, I can take pictures of people. I'm not very good at that. Like, I cannot take pictures of, like, I'm not going to be, like, doing photo shoots for people. Like, I'm just not that. I'm not good at it, okay? But, like, taking pictures of, like, buildings and lights and stuff like that. And, like, for example, I take pictures of the parks at Disney. I'll go ahead and add some here. I have gotten okay at it. I think I take decent, beautiful pictures. Again, I'm not a photographer. I don't think people understand how hard it is to be a photographer and the skill and knowledge that they have with, like, lighting, editing, and all that stuff. So I definitely don't want to call myself a photographer. So I just say I'm a girl with a camera. But yeah, she's probably one of my favorite things. I know I said the keyboard was, but this is definitely one of my favorite things that I have bought myself this year. It definitely was something that I had to think about because it is super expensive, I believe. I got the lens kit, so it came with the lens. You can get the camera itself without a lens for about $900. This cost me $1,300, which definitely is a lot more than I'd like to admit. But again, she's stunning. She takes beautiful photos. I do use her to take, like, the pictures of the parks and pictures of myself in the parks. If you've been thinking about it and you want a Fujifilm, I highly recommend researching a ton of different models as well. This is the one that I just happened to, like, pick up. This is my girl right here. Does she have a name? No. Why do I keep calling her? I don't know, but chef's kiss. Fujifilm, great job. Things I'm gonna share are my beauty favorites. You could clearly tell. I've been through like 3 of these e.l.f. primers. I don't know what it is, but it works really well. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Milk makeup one. And e.l.f. eyeliner is my favorite eyeliner of all time. I've been using this for years, actually. It's not just my 2024 favorite. It's like a reoccurring favorite. It costs like $3, and sometimes on Amazon you can get a pack for 2 for like $6, and then you're good for like months. Last but not least is my Rare Beauty blush in Encourage. It is a little bit of a mauve color. I never used blush in my makeup routine until I bought this one. I love the color. I think it's extremely beautiful. I didn't want anything, when I was looking for blush, I didn't want anything too bright because, again, I'm a very simple girl, and also, like, I don't know how to do my makeup, so I wanted something that was going to be, like, easy and just kind of, like, blend in. Because I do have a little bit of tan skin, I think this is, like, the perfect color if you're, like, new to blush and stuff. So she's good, and she was, like, out of stock for a long time, so hopefully the hype has died down with her, but go ahead and get your hands on this. Those are my favorites of 2024. I cannot wait to see what I get into next year. If any of these are your favorites, let me know in the comments, because that would be really cool to see if we have similar tastes. Share a few of your favorites in the comments, because I'm always down to discover some new items and new things, because who knows, maybe it'll end up in my 2025 favorites. Thank you so much for watching, and I know I'll see you next week, but next week is also next year. So Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys next year. Or next week, whatever you want to see. However you want to see it, I'll see you next week, next year. Both.